I believe I have, Chris.
Okay, why don't you share it with us?
Okay, I'd be happy to. First of all, I just want to remind everyone that we have a scenario here in network marketing today unlike ever before, in that with the millions of people that are out of work today, that are basically job-oriented people, have never been in business. Most of them have never been in even a network marketing business. So I believe that we have a tremendous opportunity here with Penny Matrix because it's a very, very simple program. And you and I that are our experience know that for success to happen in network marketing, you have to have duplication. Now, right on our website, I see that it says, today take our amazingly incredible and awesome 2-in-2 challenge, creating a monthly recurring income of $19,659 a month. And then it encourages people to take it today, not tomorrow, today. Just sign up, because tomorrow you will already have lost a day. Now, the 2-in-2 challenge, here's what it says. Get 2 people signed up in 2 days. Get them to do the same in 2 days, and so on and so on. Now, here's the glitch that I found. It is, first of all, it's hard to imagine that anybody would have a problem signing up 2 people in a $7 program, and even more so to get them to do the same. Now, how do you get them to do the same? I believe that God has given me a program, and I've been studying this and going over it in my mind. I actually dreamed about this. And here's what I came up with. When somebody tries to do this or any other business, how do they usually go about introducing their program to somebody? They call them up or they email them and say, hey, I've hit on something that I think is absolutely fantastic. And they start telling them all about the business and try to get them to sign up. Well, most people that they're talking to have heard it a million times. If they're on the internet at all, they've seen so many opportunities every single day. There's a new one, a new and better opportunity, pre-launch, get in now, blah, blah, blah. The question is, how do you do it? So I came up with what I believe is something that is so simple and so duplicatable to anybody. And here's what it is. Now, before I tell you, I want to ask everyone a question in your mind. If somebody said to you, listen, I'm going to teach you a question that you could learn in 15 minutes. You could memorize this question. And then I'm going to say to you, I'm going to give you 48 hours to go out and ask this question to anybody that's 18 years of age or older. I don't care if it's a relative, a family member. I don't care if it's a stranger in the street. I don't care if it's a lamppost or a parking meter, as long as they're living and breathing. If you ask this question and you write down their answer and your response to their answer, I'm going to pay you $100. I don't care what they say or what they do. All you have to do is you've got 48 hours to ask this question that I'm going to teach you to anybody. Record what they say, jot down your response to them, and I'm going to pay you $100. Now, if I made you that offer, now I would also say to you, I'm not going to give you a list. I'm not going to tell you who to ask. I'm not going to restrict who you ask. You can decide on your own who you're going to go out in 48 hours and ask that questions to as many people as you possibly can, and you would do that, wouldn't you? Yes, I believe you would. Okay, now, I believe that I have a question that anybody could learn. I don't care if they've never been in business in their life. Anybody could learn this question, and more importantly, anyone could teach this question. And so here is the question. Imagine now if you owned a business, which you do. If you folks are signed up in Penny Matrix, you now own a business. And you want to hire an employee, or you want to recruit an associate to work with you. And you want to qualify them before you put them to work, or before you have them join your program with you. And you say to them, listen, the only thing that I'm going to require of you, if you want to participate either in working for me or in working for yourself, the only thing I'm going to require of you is two things. Number one, I'm going to require that you learn a question. I don't care if it takes you 5 minutes, 15 minutes, a half hour, or a day. Before you could start working with me or for me, you have to learn this question. You have to memorize it. You have to be able to say it at any given moment. And you say, well, okay, I could do that. Okay. Here's the question. John, let me ask you a question. If there was a way that you could own your own business for $7 and be able to make $200-300 or $2,000-3,000 a month with very little effort, does that sound like something you would be interested in learning more about? That's the question. Now, just a little training here, a little footnote, a little sidebar. When you ask a person that question, they can only answer 3 or 4 different ways. One way they could answer is, heck yeah, I mean, I'd be very interested. What do I have to do? Let me have your email address, and this is the whole objective of asking that question, is to get their email address. Let me have your email address, John. I'm going to send you the information. Or if you have their email addresses, John, I have you at John Brown here at gmail.com. Is that email address still good? Yes. Okay. I'm going to send you the information, John. Take a look at it, and then we'll talk. And hang up. Now, if they say something like, yeah, I'd be interested in, what's it about? Let me have your email address, John. I'm going to send you the information, and you'll see what it's all about, and you are going to love this. Is this network marketing? John, do you like network marketing? No, I hate it. Fantastic, John. Let me have your email address. I'm going to send you the information. You know what, Joey? Not really. I'm really not interested. Well, John, let me ask you a question. I'm sure you've heard that there's millions of people out of work out there, struggling just to find a job. I'm sure that probably some of these people might be members of your family, or a neighbor, or a friend. Do you think, John, if there was a way that they could own their own business instead of struggling to find a job, for $7 and be able to make themselves $200-300 or $2,000-3,000 a month with very little effort. Do you think your friend or relative or neighbor might want to find out what it's all about? What do you think they're going to say? Well, send me the information and I'll share it with them. Great, John. Let me have your email address and I'll send it right out to you. Now, if you could grasp what I just went through, folks, this is something that anybody could learn, that question. Anybody could speak it if they knew that they were going to get $100 just for speaking the question. But you know what? They're going to get a lot more than $100. Imagine if they asked that question. Now, you told me, John, that if I would give you $100 to just speak that question in the next 48 hours to however many people I can, you said that you would be able to at least ask 20 people that question. John, would you go out in the next 48 hours and ask 20 people that question? If instead of making $2,000, that's 20 times 100, that you would be able to make in 28 days $20,000 a month? Would you go out in the next 48 hours with the same fervency and urgency to find as many people as you can to simply ask that question, get their email address, and send them your website? Don't ever answer anybody's questions about what it's about. You are not as qualified to explain or share with them what the Penny Matrix business is all about as the website is capable of doing for you. Why make it difficult for yourself trying to convince them or explain to them or get them to join your business when all you have to do is ask a question, get their email address, direct them to your website, and your job is done? And you know what, John? As your dedicated, committed sponsor, anybody that you get to go to your website that does not sign up, you get back with me and either get them on a call with me or give me their contact information, and I will get them signed up for you. Now, I believe with all my heart, folks, that if anybody actually believed, and this is one of the problems that we have, is just like you had mentioned, Chris, how in the world is anybody going to make $20,000 a month with a $7 program? But when you come to understand the power of duplication, and if you really, really believe in your heart, and if you don't, nobody else is going to believe you. When you ask that question, nobody's going to believe you if you don't believe it yourself. But don't wait until you're making $20,000 a month. Believe that it's coming. If you simply do this one simple task, that anybody could learn that question. Anybody with the confidence knowing they're going to be making $20,000 a month within 30 days will ask everyone that question. And whether it doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what their answer is. You know what, folks? We only need 2 people. 2 people with $7 to join this program and teach those 2 to do the same. and we could make $20,000 a month. Now, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Now we're talking about $7. Imagine finding 10 people within 30 days that see the vision and potential and opportunity here and join your program. You realize you're looking at $70,000 a month? You think this little penny program is a penny ante program? Look at it again, my friends. We've got a blockbuster here. We've got an opportunity of a lifetime. Anyway, Chris, that's my feeling about it.
Yeah.
And I'm on my way, and I have many, many, many people that have brought in, more than 2 people that haven't even gotten this training yet.
Yeah.